quitting and the giving up.
Yeah, I think one thing that you just triggered for me, Jonathan, is that, you've got that who am I being, and it's like who am I being currently, and in that being, who do I want to become, right? So what we're doing right now, we're being who we are in the present moment, and all of it's being driven by who we want to become in the future. So that's the teleological end. We're always driving that way. So I think a defining question for me in the internet lifestyle is, who do I want to what is my lifestyle, and who do I want to be fitting in with? And this is like a kid in the sandbox question on the playground. Who do I want to be friends with? And for me, I wanted to be friends with people that were really, really fun and did what they want, and they didn't complain. But I wanted to be around people that were fun and growing, exciting, avant-garde, in the front, not the back. And so many people, I think, in who they're being, is like, I hope mom and dad are okay with what I'm becoming. They're thinking about their friends, such and such said something about that, or my uncle or my pastor wrote me kind of an awkward email about going for my dreams, and and they're worried about all these people they actually don't want to become. They're actually trying to move away from, but they're holding on because their identity's bound up back there. Now, the best news is you can still grow forward all you want, and you'll be a better asset to your friends. So it's not like you ditch them. You maybe love them from a little more distance. It's just a little more distance, but the love actually intensifies. But now you can bring game into their life that can actually change their life. It's not going to change anything. They're going to be exactly who they are because that's who they are. But anyway, so this is just all this stuff is just
better asset, man. That's a tough one too. That is so hard to really take in because there's a self-sabotaging part of all of us. There's almost this drive. It's inherent in every human being. There's some drive to self-sabotage in some way. We've got some limitation of how big we think we can go, and we actually don't want to challenge it because what if we fail, and what if we prove we can't do it, and what if we do this, and what if we do that? There's some self-sabotaging mechanism to all of us, and one of those things, Mark, that you just triggered is really leaving people behind. It's who are you going to leave behind if you really step into your own greatness? If you really step into this next level of your life, who are you going to leave behind? And there's this instant guilt of but I owe my friends, they were there for me when, I was at my worst or this or that. And that's all true. And I know I've felt this, I still battle with this. I literally still battle.
I know. Should I more than I do with
a better friend? Should I have been calling? Should I do this? Should I do that? But what Mark just said, you'll be a better asset. And honestly, what good are you anyway if you stay behind? If you say, oh, okay, if it's so noble to stay behind in the old lifestyle that you knew, because that's where your friends are, and that's where you can support them, and that's where they'll feel good about themselves because you're still just at the same level with them. If it's so noble to stay behind, then do it. But the reality is, are you helping anyone by doing that? Is that really going to make a difference in the world? Are you adding any value at all by staying behind? And it's crazy how much we will sabotage because of some belief like that. I still battle with it. That's where the skill, I think, comes into, we have to fiercely watch ourselves and fiercely sort of discover these ways that we hold ourselves back. Because no matter what level of the game you're stepping into, there's only new ways that you hold yourself back. When you distinguish the old ways, that's great. You're going to get through to that next level. But now I'm looking out for all the ways that I hold myself back now. When I step into that meeting with the founder of, Jabra or whatever, who cashed out for $200 million, and I'm instantly thinking, I have no right to be in this meeting. I'm just this stupid little internet direct sales guy. I only made, $20 million. I suck, right? I can't be in this meeting. Those are the new ways that I have to distinguish that I hold myself back, and it takes more technology than ever internally to fight through that and say, no, wait a minute, we actually have value to offer this person. There's more value that we're creating in the world. There's bigger things that we can do that they may not even know yet, because the power of our model is the people, and people drive this. And it's like you're always fighting through your own self-sabotaging stuff. If that's I don't know if that's helpful at all, but it's the freaking truth.